Alright, what's up everybody? We are on a new episode of Arrow. This is Season 2, Episode 15, which is called The Promise. Yeah, I'll be very curious to see exactly how this conversation is going to pan out between Oliver and Slade. Oliver, of course, coming to the realization in the first place that Slade is actually still out there. And that now apparently he's got, yeah, literally, you know, Oliver in his sight, I guess, right? And that he is, in fact, the target, you could say. So I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see exactly what happens. That's the thing. It all kind of seemed to be going in a good direction at last, right? It's like, okay, Laurel has kind of made back up with Sarah. They seem to be, you know, on good footing again, you could say, right? Or at least they're working towards it. The one thing that did suck is like actually hearing their mom, who's called Dinah, I think, right? Basically admit that like she's got a new guy. And Quentin definitely read that situation all wrong, I guess. I mean, I called it out during the last episode, but we never actually got any, particular hints that things between them were going in that direction at all, right? So it actually caught me by surprise that that is how he had been reading it. But again, that could have just happened off screen, I guess, right? It's basically what I figured. But no, it did seem like he actually made a mistake there, which sucks for him, but hopefully, I don't know, he's going to be able to find somebody else at some point in the show. I imagine that he probably will. That being said, yeah, so again, like, Laurel is headed in a good direction. She's actually going to those meetings now, right? To try and help her with a alcohol abuse situation, I guess. You know, Felicity, of course, was kind of struggling in the last episode because she feels like she's getting replaced by Sarah, and so she'd been kind of training, right? But it's funny because Sarah ended up helping her out, and Oliver kind of reassured her that she'd always still be the girl, right, of the team, the girl. Although I mean, you know, she obviously means that in a certain way that I'm not sure if Oliver entirely realizes what she meant, although he probably should. You know, like, I don't know when Oliver is gonna finally be ready to, you know, like make things go into that direction, if you know what I mean, right? But he probably should soon. Although, again, I can't help but constantly think back to what we saw in The Flash, which is that I recall, at least I think I recall, that like early on in the first season of The Flash, and so that would be season 3 here, which we're starting to actually approach now, they were together at that point. But then later on, there was the Ray guy who got introduced, and I think he was supposed to be with Felicity when they showed up, which was like halfway through the first season of The Flash. So a couple episodes later, right? So it's like, okay, there's clearly still going to be conflict. There's still clearly going to be some falling out at time, you know, at some point, right? And then later on, I think she ended up being with Oliver again. So yeah, that's basically what I'm expecting to see play out, and it would fit this show for sure. It would honestly fit what I've been saying about both these shows in the Arrowverse, I guess, right? Arrow and The Flash, is that you constantly see characters kind of flip-flop and stuff, and so that's what makes it fun, to be fair. You know, gotta love all that plot development. But yeah, anyway, guys, for now we're just going to be diving into this new episode of Arrow, and of course, if you enjoy my reactions to the show, then you'll be able to get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description, so go and check it out. Over there, I, of course, react to this show on a increased pace. You can also watch my full-length reactions if you'd like to see me react to the episodes in their entirety. And you can also sign up as a free member and watch at least the next episode already right now as well. But with that being said, let's dive into this new episode of Arrow.
I have come home with only one goal: to save my city. But to do so, I can't be the killer I once was. To honor my friend's memory, I must be someone else. I must be something else.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like that might very well just be a temporary thing. But who's to say?
Nothing good comes from telling Slade that you think you're responsible for the death of the woman he loved.
The man who killed Shadow is still out there.
Yeah, she's right. Nothing good will come of this, actually. Of not telling him.
What are you doing here?
Mr. Wilson just made a sizable contribution to my campaign.
Right.
How generous of him.
I mean, clearly he can't tell his mom about, any of what happened, and the fact that he actually knows this guy.
we were just discussing how to combat the rising wage gap.
And the answer lies in your budget proposal. You know, when I look at your mother, I think about everything that you went through after the quake. All I can say is, you and I have something in common.
What's that?
I know how difficult it is to pick yourself back up when other people have ridden you off.
Ooh, shit, man. Oh, dude, I don't know how Oliver is gonna work his way around this situation, because it's like, damn, this dude is actually involving himself with her campaign, right? And it's like the only way to combat this is actually by just being honest to his mom, right? Yeah, we're gonna see whether Oliver can do it, because obviously his mom couldn't be honest to him. Can Oliver be honest to her?
What's wrong, Mr. Quain? You look a little peaked.
I'm fine, thank you.
To be fair, I am kind of trying to understand what would be the harm necessarily in telling her. You know what I mean?
Oliver, Mr. Wilson was kind enough to bring a bottle of authentic Australian rum. Will you join us in a drink?
Oh no, is he going to be worried that it's poisoned?
What shall we drink to?
To friendship.
Well, was that glass like, was that glass pre-set up, or sure? I mean, he's gonna doubt anything now.
This here is a beautiful piece. Tell me, does your family spend much time on the water?
No, not since my late husband.
I was gonna say, they did.
I do remember reading about that accident in the paper. You were a brave soul.
I don't like to talk about it.
I can understand.
Evidently. This is fantastic. Wow. This is what the solo training looked like, I guess, huh? Now that Shadow is no longer here to help him. Damn. Yeah, isn't that just the place actually where he, you know, was waving to the guys arriving on the boat or whatever to actually help him? Nice. Damn. Skill roll. Bullseye.
That smells awful.
It'll taste even worse.
But it'll work?
I spent a year with Anthony Ivo. I know how he thinks. It'll work.
What are they gonna do with that? Like, are they actually themselves gonna be poisoning some food or drink? That might be exactly what Oliver is like worried now. Actually, I think they talked about that, to be fair, but I feel like I've forgotten already.
What about the Mirakuru?
What about it?
Well, look, I mean, it can cure, I don't know, maybe anything. Maybe it's a miracle drug. But it's also something else. Something that people like Ivo should never be allowed to control.
I mean, I was gonna say, what about dangerous? What about something not to be messed with in the first place?
What about Slade? He might not let us.
Might not let you do what? You think we should destroy the Mirakuru?
This thing doesn't go our way. We can't let Ivo have it.
You're right.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's probably something you shouldn't let anyone have in the first place.
Anthony devoted his entire life to finding this. He wanted to save the world. We need to talk about tomorrow. About what to do with Anthony once we take the freighter.
What do you mean?
Look, if Slade wants to kill him.
I'm not gonna let that happen.
No, Slade wants to kill him for Shadow. He's gonna make Slade think that it's your fault that she's dead. That you chose to save me instead of her. You can't give him that chance.
So what is she saying? Like, okay, for Oliver just to do the killing before Slade can even get to him, I guess, right? And that way get the payback. That's the thing. On one hand, they can use him as like the scapegoat, right? Because they don't want to be honest about what actually happened. But then simultaneously, they can't have Slade get close to Ivo and actually talk to him about it, because Ivo could obviously convince him otherwise and that something else happened.
Who's thirsty?
Where'd you get that?
Who cares? Let's drink it.
Oh god, here he shows up with a drink again, huh? Is this also Australian?
Billy Wintergreen and I were planning on saving it for a rainy day. But considering, God willing, this is our last night on the island.
To taking the freighter.
to getting off this island forever.
I mean, this is probably exactly why you don't want to drink this now, because tomorrow you're going to feel like shit. How the hell are you going to execute your mission well?
If I don't make it, I need you to tell my mom and my sister that I wasn't that same stupid kid who got on that boat. Tell them I was different.
And if I don't make it, I tell my family that I died on the gambit.
Oh.
Why?
Yep, and that's exactly actually what he did. So she specifically asked him actually to keep that whole part secret.
Let them remember me the way that I was.
Fascinating. It's interesting. She actually doesn't want them to... I mean, it's like... I don't know how this is any better, you know what I mean? Like, okay, you went on the boat with him and, you know, you fucked over your sister, literally, right? It's like, that's not exactly the greatest legacy to keep intact either, right? Not that anything that she's gone through on the island would have changed anything about that.
We should all get some sleep.
I don't know what it matters, to be fair.
How are you still alive?
I'm not alive. I'm dead. Because you chose Sarah over me.
Always the guilt. He can never get rid of it.
Why didn't you choose me?
God.
Rise and shine, kid.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to have those dreams. Wow. This music is fantastic. That violin is hyping me up right now. So he wore that particular mask on the mission? I kind of figured that Billy Wintergreen is not somebody you want to technically kind of honor that way.
Gloves me! Better luck next time, Henrik.
Anatoly.
He cheats!
So do you. He just cheats better.
Get up, preacher boy.
I mean, that's another thing we know for sure, right? Is that I guess this is where they also freed Anatoly simultaneously.
Ivo wants to see you.
Sure he does.
Have faith, my friend. God will protect you.
There is no God. There was. He's not on this ship.
I wish
You're actually wrong about that. Yeah, I'm guessing this was kind of a saving grace. I mean, I do wonder what happened with the rest of this ship, including all the prisoners on it.
I wish I had better news to give you, but her condition is progressing quicker than we anticipated.
Have you tried upping her dosage?
Twice already. But we both know that modern medicine has its limitations.
Oh, yes, I know quite well. Thank you, Doctor.
So that's actually what it was about him, or what? It was about, like, saving his wife? He was also talking about saving the world, though, but I guess, like, simultaneously he figures that this medicine is going to be able to cure, yeah, like, diseases for a bunch of people around the world, I guess.
My family is Bratva. Russian mafia. And they pay millions for me.
He doesn't care about money.
I have very little use for money.
Exactly.
I do, however, require an eye for my research.
Jesus Christ. My man is willing to take it to fucking extreme lengths. No fucks given about you. Oh shit! Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is very reminiscent, actually. Like, it's just one of those things that he lit up at the start of the show, right? To get himself off of here.
But we don't have all day.
There's a breeze.
The fuck?
They're on the beach. Take them alive.
What about him?
Man got rescued just in time by that.
You know, when we first tried to get off this island, it was as strangers, but now it's as brothers.
See you on the freighter.
that's always the conflicting part, right? But it's like you can't actually blame Slade for... I mean, I don't know. It depends, of course, like what exactly his intentions are now. But you can't necessarily blame him for the payback that he's wanting to impose on Oliver, because it's, you know, his trust has been completely betrayed by what Oliver chose to do. And it's like, that's the thing that I find so hard to come to grips with, is that I don't feel like Oliver was ever justified in keeping these secrets from him. You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't you just be honest about him? It's not like Oliver wanted Shadow to die or something by any means, right? Technically, you could say that he partially, like, allowed it to happen, I guess. But it's also like he didn't really have much of a choice. I just hate to fucking see this. Like, I want them being friends.
You're lucky Ivor wants you alive.
Okay, so that really is just what the play is, huh? Get yourself on the ship that way. Clearly that was a purposeful fall. Yeah, don't let that thing chew into you. I wonder why they keep showing this rat.
I remember you from before. You escaped.
With that blonde whore.
That's Hendrik. He's a charmer.
Yeah, I hope she rots in hell.
Hey, Sarah was a prisoner, just like all of us.
Right. Funny, I never heard her scream.
How long have you been here, Thomas?
I wonder, I kind of feel like we're gonna probably encounter these guys. Are they maybe with Slade now, possibly? I guess that's a possibility, but we're probably gonna encounter them in the current timeline of things also, right? Because they're making them a big deal right now.
Mr. Queen, welcome back. My men are still searching the beach for your friend and Sarah. They have the Mirakuru. So, where are they?
Good question. I mean, you like, that's the thing. Surely you should know that him, you know, him doing this should have been purposeful, I guess. This would not be a risk I'd be willing to take, though.
What is that? See, this is sodium pentothal. It's a more colloquial yet very descriptive name. It's truth serum.
Oh.
Wait, no, I'll tell you everything! Let's begin.
Too fucking late. I don't know if Oliver's concerns are, like, genuine or not, you know what I mean? Because it kind of all seems like he's just fake acting this, but that means that they would have known in advance what was going to happen here and that he would have been okay with it. Surely, right? I mean, again, this is clearly something they discussed beforehand.
Are you married, Mr. Wilson? Do you have any children?
Sadly, neither.
He could have been.
There must be someone special in your life.
Yo, boy.
It was.
Oh, man. There actually still is. A special someone in kind of a different way.
My mother and I have had to deal with a lot of loss, unfortunately. And eventually we learned that you just have to move on.
I don't believe that.
This shit is so on the nose, but it's fantastic.
My husband amassed quite the collection of 19th century American landscapes.
I'd love to see them.
It'll be another day. We have some family business that we need to discuss right now.
I'm sorry. My son seems to have forgotten all his manners. Let me just get my staff to open up the rest of the house.
Thank you.
Wow. Wow. Holy shit, man. They were gonna give him, like, free reign also.
Mom?
Oh, no.
Not yet, kid. I'm still to meet the rest of your family.
Oh, shit, dude. Yeah, he's here coming straight for Thea.
Who's your friend?
Slade Wilson. It's a pleasure to meet you. You know, I've heard such wonderful things from your mother.
About me.
Thea. What perfect timing. This is Slade Wilson, and
They've met.
I was just about to show him our collection.
Oliver, you're just going across the road, goddammit. You're not helping your case in any way.
Oliver, what's your name?
Oliver Jonas Queen.
That's kind of the easiest question to answer when somebody calls you by your name and asks you what your name is.
Why did you build a bonfire on the beach?
So you'd see it.
Yeah.
I told you.
Was the bonfire a trap?
Not a trap. It was a distraction.
Oh, yeah, okay.
How was the bonfire a distraction?
I mean, like, no, clearly it's not, right? Like, that's what they wanted you to think that it was still regardless. I don't know how Oliver, yeah, I don't know how this truth serum would work, and I don't know how Oliver would then fight against it, to be fair. But, again, Oliver getting caught was purposeful, for sure.
Where are Sarah and Slade right now?
That's the question.
They're on the freighter. They're in the engine room because we have a raft.
Sound the alarm. I want every man on this freighter down in that engine room. Search the entire floor. Go!
Oliver Jonas, Queen.
Yeah, I don't know what the play would be, because we wanted this freighter though to actually get off the island also, right? But it's like simultaneously we'd have to be able to get everybody off that way also. And that seems a little impossible when you just have a 3-man team.
I spent a year with Anthony Ivo. I know how he thinks it'll work.
And what is it exactly?
Antidote.
Cocculus indicus. It's a natural source of picrotoxin, which will counteract effects of barbiturate.
Yeah. This was the thing that would go against the truth serum, clearly. And she would know all about this because clearly Ivo's been administering this to a bunch of people on board.
They're clearing the deck. The top of the ship's empty.
Are you ready?
You really don't want an honest answer to that.
Oh, shit.
You've done this before, right?
Nobody's done it before!
I mean, he might have done this before alone, maybe, but actually carrying you with him like that, seems a little risky.
Here, I think these belong to you.
We were on a clock, and she needs to free the prisoners.
Ivo sent his men to the engine room just like we planned.
More convenient for me to take them out.
Wow.
Go find Ivo. He can't get off this ship. But don't kill him. That son of a bitch is mine.
Yeah, no, he wants him personally, but again, Oliver's gonna have to kill him because he can't have him be in a room together, you know what I mean? But he doesn't want to kill, that's the thing. So what the fuck would he have done in that case? You know, he couldn't have left him alive either.
It's absolutely exquisite.
I can't tell you how many offers we've had from private collectors for it.
But it was one of Dad's favorites.
Felicity.
Wasn't it, Ollie?
Yes, it was. He loves that one.
Then you must never sell it. I believe that when we lose someone we love, we have the obligation to honor their memory.
Oh my god. Everything this man talks about now. All because of that.
Well, I do think we have been butt-dialed.
And here is a Joseph Cooper from 1890.
That's gorgeous.
Oh,
Hold on.
shit.
I know that voice.
Is that just what he wanted? Like he wanted her to listen in and actually hear the voice?
Oh, God, no.
Who is that?
His name is Slade Wilson. And unless we stop him, he's gonna kill Oliver and his entire family.
So had Sarah actually known all along that, like, Slade? No, surely not, because she would have told Oliver about that. So, yeah. She must be in for, like, this must be one hell of a, you know, crazy realization right now for her, too.
What's the biggest gun you got down here? That might work.
Might?
Here's the Mirakuru in him.
So do I.
Can I trust you?
More than you can Slade, probably.
Hey! Why are you doing this?
I'm with Oliver now.
Why should I believe you?
Because you don't want to die. Go.
Wow. That's what I'm saying. They set them all free, right? So it's like those guys are clearly going to be coming back still, too. Oh. Damn.
You helped that maniac torture us.
Yeah. My guy, she's also rescuing you right now. You know what I mean? That should make up for all of it. Wow. Oh my god. Yo. Slade is fucking unfazed.
Hello? Jessica, it's me.
Who?
It's Anthony.
Oh.
I was married to a boy named Anthony.
I know, sweetheart.
But he went away.
I went to find a cure. And I found one, sweetheart. I found it. It soon will.
Wow.
He was a doctor. But he went away.
What the fuck?
It's harder than it looks, isn't it? Killing an unarmed man.
Yeah. Did he kill him, dude? That's really the big question right now. I don't know what else could have possibly happened.
I didn't murder her, Oliver.
Ivo, you shot her in the head.
I gave you a choice. You chose Sarah. You blame me. But it's because you can't face your own guilt. I loaded the bullets, yes. I pulled the trigger.
My guy, if he chose for Shadow to live, he would have still come after you for killing Sarah. You know what I mean? Like, it would have been no different.
You aimed the gun. And you hold yourself responsible.
That doesn't mean I won't kill you.
The question is, what will he do?
Is he here? Oh shit, dude. Oh, yeah, no. I guess now that I think about it, he would have found out, or like there would have been some point, obviously, where Slade found out. And so I guess he found out and then fake died or whatever, right? Only for it to turn out that he was still alive. Yeah, that makes the most sense. I kind of figured that like he died and then at some point, for some reason, figured out the truth about what actually happened. But it makes more sense that he already did here.
Slade, I tried to tell you.
Tell him, Oliver. I was angry. Like you are right now. I wasn't thinking clearly.
Shut up!
Wow.
I acted rashly. I told him to choose between Shadow and Sarah.
Yeah, you're still gonna get what's coming for you though, my guy. You're definitely dying nonetheless.
Don't listen to him. He's a monster. He will say anything. You know that he will.
Tell him I'm lying.
Why? That's what I'm saying, dude. Why would Oliver lie though? I don't fucking like that. Man. I mean, you know, it's also like, it's also what makes him human, of course, right? Like, Oliver is a flawed character. They established that from the very start of the show. And on one hand, it's something I can appreciate, and then simultaneously, it's like, oh, fuck, it didn't need to be this way.
Please, Ivo. He's dead. As dead as you are.
No, he's not, though. He actually got away. Wow. Well, so much for, I guess, escaping with the freighter. This is turning into the Titanic right now. Holy shit.
How many?
Yeah, how the hell do you go up against this with a small team and a couple bare bones fucking prisoners without weaponry? Yeah, I mean, obviously we know that Anatoly gets off of it.
Ollie, are you okay? Where's Slade?
He knows.
You gotta get off this ship.
No.
Ollie, it's over. It's over. We gotta go. We can still swim back to the island.
Yeah, plan A is obviously not happening, right? And it's like, okay, this is what I like, but you can fill in some of the blanks already about what's going to happen. And I'm gonna assume that like they now are going to witness Slade dying or whatever, right? And then obviously it's still supposed to happen at some point to Sarah also, for Oliver to think that she was dead. But I don't know if that's gonna happen actually all now, or if that's still coming later, because we got still a ways to go with the season. Ooh, shit.
Slade, wait.
Yep. That wasn't happening, my guy. Huh.
Stop! Don't move. Get in the cell.
I do not take orders from you.
I am this ship's captain.
Holy, oh god.
Not anymore.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, he probably just like took over for this crew, I guess, or something, right?
This is my ship now. Any objections?
Nah, again, dude, like, clearly, yeah, we still got a ways to go. It's like, when is Oliver actually gonna watch Slade supposedly die? That's gonna be coming at some point in the future when I guess Sarah herself goes on a rescue mission to help Oliver escape again.
You were a remarkable guide.
Did you have a favorite?
I found the promise to be particularly compelling.
Thea, you home?
Roy, I thought I was meeting you at Verdant.
Oh, yeah.
This is,
I'm Roy Harper.
Slade Wilson.
I love that little wink to like Oliver, like, we're here to rescue you, actually. I also genuinely wonder whether Slade himself actually knows about Sarah still being here too, because this is going to be one hell of a conversation they might potentially have also, right? It's like, did Slade actually see that same moment that Oliver was supposed to have seen that Sarah died, or did he supposedly fake die before Sarah did? Ooh.
Ollie.
Oh, shit.
Mr. Wilson, this is my son's friend, Sarah Lance.
Of course. You're the girl who came back from the dead.
We're just glad to have...
Hey, just like you, my guy. Yeah, no, I guess he didn't know. I don't know.
What would you like to do now?
That's the question.
Mr. Wilson.
Yo, dude, I fucking love the tension they're building here.
Well, I hate to break up the party, but I think I should be going. I look forward to seeing more of you, Moira.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, no, I see.
And your lovely family.
Man might be choosing for a bit more of a long-term strategy, if you know what I mean.
Mr. Wilson, may I walk you to your car?
God. A Lamborghini too? It's not gonna happen though. Why is it not gonna happen? Cause dude's got the fucking Mirakuru and can just like, I don't know, it's gonna be unfazed even by a headshot, I guess.
Cyrus Gold, the man in the skull mask, all this was you. They worked for you.
Oh, surely, yeah, I don't know. I was thinking like, okay, who actually just fucking did that? But I guess it's Sebastian Blood.
What do you want?
Revenge. Revenge, but I guess he's first going to make you sort of enjoy knowing that that's coming.
5 years ago, I made you a promise. Do you remember? Well, I'm here to fulfill it. I need you to see something.
Is this where he told him about the promise?
Okay, wait.
Oh. Yeah, no, I guess he actually killed Ivo and he basically told him like, this is what's gonna happen to your family after this.
You need me. Okay, you have the Mirakuru in you.
Not just in me. You burned a box full of dirt.
Okay, look, I can help you understand how it works. I've spent my entire life studying it, all right?
It was you. You were the one who killed Shadow.
No, he chose!
Nah.
It was him.
Nah, he chose. My guy, that's the weakest fucking argument. You gave him this dumbass decision and you decided for him that somebody was gonna die.
Give him your gun and show me how you killed Shadow.
This isn't you. It's the Mirakuru. And you're sick.
I don't care.
I was trying to protect Sarah.
I'm guessing Ivo couldn't bring himself to do this either.
Is that how you did it? Is that how you pointed the gun at her?
Yes.
Get him out of here.
Oh shit, he just got off his hand, actually. I guess we held him a little bit longer here.
You cannot die until you have suffered.
Yeah.
The same way that I have suffered. Until you have known complete despair. And you will. I promise.
Man, that's always what has me so conflicted about the death penalty too, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, on one hand, probably best to just, you know, get rid of some people if they do really fucked up shit, but simultaneously, they're gonna suffer more if you actually just let them rot. Kind of doing them a favor.
I know you and I have our differences, but they hardly excuse your behavior tonight. If this is the way you're gonna act around me from now on, then don't come by the house anymore.
She has no idea, man. Really? He's got access to all their cameras? Ooh. Wow. Oh. Yo, that's what you've been setting up, my guy? Oh my god, look at the little... I don't even know what those are, but like, Jesus. That's cool. That's also a little haunting. Anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and of course, you can get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. You can also sign up as a free member and watch the next episode right now. So, I'll see you there.